So we've just spent 15 minutes on this intro.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad. We're making some good time.
Yeah.
I do like this game a lot, especially the art style. It still feels very comic booky.
Yeah.
But it does so without, like, the heavy outlines you see on most drawings to show people.
Yeah.
Those are more on the details. I know that some things have a hard time doing this, but this game managed to blend comic book visuals with 3D animation very well, I like to think.
Now, have you played The Wolf Among Us?
I've not played The Wolf Among Us, but I know that the art style is similar, but different because it's not Walking Dead. This was very clearly based on the style started with the actual Walking Dead comics. So there's a lot of stuff to look at back here. And we can look at it all or we could skip it.
Yeah, I might skip a lot of it, actually.
Yeah,
Fill one of those teacups with some bourbon if I could.
of course, bourbon's his favorite.
Fill one of those teacups with some
It's funny that you can just repeat something infinitely, whereas other options it'll automatically time out.
Yeah, now this is a thing that Telltale Games has had problems with.
Randomly shouts help.
No.
You're just gonna draw the zombies back.
No, what I'm talking about is not only does Lee talk to himself, but it's kind of an unavoidable issue that I hope they are able to fix.
But at the same time, I feel if I were in this position, I would be talking to myself too, just to kind of hear a voice.
I don't know. It seems weird. So.
if anybody's home.
But the thing is, the alternative to that is them just looking at it and saying nothing, which they did a lot in Season 2, which is worse in my opinion. Even though it's more realistic, it's like, what's the point?
Hello? Anybody home? I need a little help.
So, I'm just going to break in. Now, what he says here is pretty funny.
Coming in. Shoes okay?
Not that, but just...
Yeah.
Hello? I'm not an intruder.
I'm not an intruder, I'm just intruding.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
These people might need more help than
Okay, there's something very funny that you can do where you move over a bit this way.
Yes.
You can very clearly see all that.
Yeah.
And
I think maybe if you examine it, you won't...
Examine it.
No.
You didn't examine it.
No, but I just wanted to see him slip. It was funny.
No, you'll slip even if you examine it. Like, what I've done is I've made him look at the fucking blood pool 3 times in a row, and then gone one step, he immediately just slips. And it's really funny.
Yeah, I like the detail that there's blood all over his pants. There.
Yeah, it's very interesting how much they do.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to answer that just yet?
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
We can
Well, we've got to find the radio.
Hey Sandra, this is Diana.
I really like this backfill. It's
I
very,
had a little incident with some
very
police guy near the
dark.
hotel.
Very
So, yeah,
dark,
they
but very
sent him back to
interesting.
the yard, have it checked out. Anyway, he's not
Hold
feeling
on.
well enough
You
to
know,
drive
I
back
kind of
tonight,
wonder
so
what
we're
time
staying
period
an
this is
extra
set in.
day.
I would say The Walking Dead started roughly 2004 as a comic book series, which
So-
a lot of people are surprised that it's that old.
Maybe late 90s, early 2010?
This one I would put it between 2005 and 2010.
Really? Because they did have that big, full-screen television.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than
It wasn't that big. If you look, it's still a tube television.
Yeah.
Please let me know that you're safe.
And yeah, we had one of those back in 2005. I love the music in this.
Clementine, baby. If you can hear this, call the police. That's 911.
Clearly.
We love you. We love you. We love you.
Now, what I kind of wish was that kind of detail on the characters.
Oh, and then he teleported.
What I kind of wish is that, those kind of details that are laid throughout scenes could be carried over to other places, to inner characters that aren't even seen.
Also, you didn't get him as water.
Oh, right.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I mean, it's clearly...
So they tried to get me.
this is a dialogue.
Mm-hmm. Which is interesting. I do like the atmospheric lighting. They did it very well.
How old are you?
That's really creepy. I would say, where are your parents?
Okay, sure.
Where are your parents?
They took a trip and left me with Sandra.
Sidesteps of blood, even though we've walked through it like 3 times now. Are you
Where are you?
safe?
Are you safe?
I'm outside of
You can make him such a child predator.
Yeah, you can.
That's really weird.
But at the end of the game, it'll end the same way, so...
Yeah.
I can see you through the window.
Hello.
And then... Surprise!
Hello.
Yeah.
I would like to have the hug now.
So, this is like the first time a quick time event comes in.
Yeah.
Which can be jarring.
I'm an idiot.
But it's
Okay, he should be dead.
Yeah, it's slow-paced enough that... it's
And then
okay.
teleportation occurs again. God damn it! Get the shit back here. And then fucking punched him. Punch her lights out.
Her.
Punched it. Punch her lights out. Not that there's many lights to begin with. So if you fail this, can you like die right here in front of Clementine?
You can.
Take the hammer. Smash it with a hammer.
Smash it with that.
I'll take that. Put that box in a box. Put that box in another box. And hit that box with a hammer.
That last hit isn't...
Can you wait it out?
Not with the first few hits. Back up.
I know, but I mean like with that last hit, can you just wait and it goes away?
That's right. And you don't... I don't think you scare Clementine as much. It doesn't really carry over into the rest of the game, but it is a nice...
Did you feel it?
This game is all about nice details.
I would say either something else did it or I think so.
I don't know. I think so.
Sometimes they come back.
That's why I hit it the 3rd time.
No, but they get shot a lot.
Beep, beep.
So...
Been all by yourself through this?
Yeah. I want my parents to come home now.
I think that might be a little while. You know?
Oh.
Look,
It's a game meant to look very simple.
but I'll look after you until then.
Does a good job, although it's very clear that the shadows
What should we do
Or a
now?
little, yeah.
look for help before it gets dark.
We need to.
What if you just stared at her awkwardly for a solid 5 minutes?
Nothing will happen. It's funny. It's hilarious.
There's so much you can do to throw off the mood of this game,
Yeah.
but it's still very tense.
Which is very problematic.
But it's very funny too.
I think games will solve that problem.
They do kind of try to do it with the timers, but they know that timers aren't necessarily something that happens every time. And then all of a sudden the hammer vanishes.
Yeah. Okay, so now this is actually kind of where the game has introduced everything that you know,
Mm-hmm.
and you're actually allowed to explore a little bit.
You can explore the backyard a while, or you can just kind of venture out.
Yeah.
What happens if you wait till sundown? I've heard that sundown is a lot worse of an idea.
There's a character that dies,
Mm-hmm.
and
Shit, you betcha.
and there's basically like a 5-minute period of the game that is just completely different.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
And
it's
I-
mostly different. The objectives are the same, but the environment is
Yeah,
completely
let's-
different. The character is different.
Let's move on. Let's not spend too much. We want to try to burn
It's-
through this.
It's fun to explore around this game. And
It's
see
very
everything.
fun to explore, but for the purpose of this gameplay, I feel like we should just kind of not hurry through it necessarily, but
Yeah.
don't take our time.
Right.
And then of course Clementine right into the recycle bin. Hello, mother. I'm gonna say. I'll be right back. A bit.
Sure.
But
Awesome.
make some decisions.
We're back.
Resume.
So, we might have cut this out, but we just walked up to a couple of guys.
How does he? Does he just get ambushed?
I don't remember.
Should I stay?
What?
Or should I go?
I don't want to sleep in the treehouse tonight, but I don't know if I should leave. What if my parents come home?
I won't leave you alone.
Yeah.
Comfort.
Let's go somewhere safe that's close. Okay.
I don't know anybody who could be this cold-hearted, especially to Clementine.
Well, you can play the game like that.
I know you can, but I don't know anybody who did.
Hey, man! Holy shit! Don't eat us!
Don't eat us!
Phew. Thought for a second you and the little one were both gonna give us the chomp.
Do you know what the hell this is?
No idea. So you've seen them then?
Oh, I didn't even notice.
You could say that.
You could say.
I'm Sean Green.
Lee.
So this is a very interactive moment between the comics and the
We shouldn't be out in the open.
game, because Sean Green
Yeah.
introduces us to Herschel Green, who is a very vital character in the comics and in the show.
And I think the first episode, more than any, was supposed to tie in.
Just some guy. Be honest.
Some guy.
Some guy?
Yeah.
She's alone?
I don't like lying in this game because I feel like it's just going to come back to bite me in the ass.
Well-
So whenever I play it as honest as I possibly can.
Here's the thing. There's kind of a problem. Even if you choose the most honest thing that you think, sometimes Herschel will say that you lied. Even though you didn't think you did. The
Well-
game considers some things lies.
Okay, hurry. we gotta move.
Right, sorry.
Yeah, I do think Herschel's gonna notice no matter what. Is that true?
Yes. But we can be completely honest, and that isn't what the developers intended, I think. Which is kind of another problem with this game, because they intend for the player to play in a very specific way, even though they add in programmed other sequences
Just some guy? Seems like you've
for players who play differently, which aren't the best.
Yeah.
They aren't the most high quality.
I wonder how many of these models are reused. I know the zombies only have a very limited amount of models unless they're based on a character
Yeah.
that was alive.